A very good evening to you and welcome to the Predator WPA Women's 10-Ball World Championships presented by VenBilliards. We are live from the International Convention Centre here in Bali. Our next match is between two-time World 10-Ball champion Rublin AMIT and the 2022 World 10-Ball champion CHOU. And they're both looking, of course, for a share of that $175,000 prize money. It's now the best of 5 sets, races to 4, winner breaks, 30-second shot clock with 1 extension each per rack. Your referee for this one is Mike Wassilu from Canada. It's 10-ball, of course, it's Cool Shot, and I'm in the booth with another Canadian. It's a man I've always looked up to. It's Eric Horlofson. Hi, Eric.
Hey, good to be with you guys. Marquee matchup here. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. 8 players left. 2 of the best players in the tournament going at it.
Yeah, it promises to be a great match. CHOU, of course, beat Kelly Fisher earlier on in the tournament. I'll tell you about their runs to this stage as we go through the match. But let's not waste any time at all. Let's get right onto it. It's CHOU to break off in this first rack of a possible 5 sets. Get comfortable, guys. Put your seatbelts on. It could be one hell of a ride.
Cue ball playing near the side pocket, but not in. Nothing down for CHOU.
Yeah, kind of a double-edged sword there for CHOU. One ball getting kicked away from the pocket, but then so did the cue ball. And this young lady just seems to keep producing it year after year after year. She's one special person, that's for sure. Look at this for an opener. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, Rublin beat Pia Filler in her final 16 match and got about 6 or 7 ball in hands over the 3 sets. Safes have been on point. Missed a couple balls, but you're talking over a total over 3 sets. She's playing well, but so is CHOU. I think you and I did a match of hers, Mark, where she won 4-1, 4-0 against Kelly Fisher. Just played great. So
yeah, we're down to the nitty gritty now. Of course, this is a quarter-final match. There's a good chance we could have 2 Filipinos in the final. We've got one in both ends of the draw, but there's also a very good chance we could have the Chinese Taipei player in the semis as well, because Chow, her sister, is playing at the moment against Margaret Fefilova. And then, of course, Wang Ling, who had a great win in her last match. Sarah, of course. That's right. I couldn't think who it was for a second, Eric. My mind's going, mate. What with me eyes and me mind, I don't think I've got long left, to be honest.
easy hit here for CHOU. Should be looking to get the cue ball behind the 9. Actually had a piece of the 1. I don't know if she's left it, Mark. The 1's in front of the 6 usually means it's available. Actually, the 6 is a little ahead of it. It's like Rublin's looking to where the 1 can play on the rail. So likely safe here.
Didn't want to catch the 9 ball, though. Don't think she's got up. It's going to have to be welded to that 6 ball for the hook.
Expected the 1 to bank wide of the 9. Doesn't look like it's available on the side. CHOU looking to play the cue ball behind the 5.
Very cagey start to this opening rack. Expect a lot of this. Neither player wanting to give the other player anything. We're talking big, big bucks here, guys. 50,000 to the winner, of course. 25 to the runner-up, 16 to semi-finalists. So already guaranteed 9,000, Eric, regardless of what happens here. But they'd love to almost double it to 16 guaranteed, of course, with the chance at that 50,000 total prize money of 175 grand.
Yeah, both these two players have very little weakness in their games. Both good tactically. Early missed ball
First
from CHOU.
mistake.
It was a tough one.
First real opportunity, Eric, for Rublin AMIT to get in amongst it. Very interesting to read how she's changed her stance after all these years, Eric. Made a few tweaks to her game. Just shows you you're never good enough. You're never too old to learn something new at this game. Oh, just got through there. Just a little nudge on the 9. Big shot to play here, though, Eric. He's going to have to go forwards, I think. Or are you drawing? What are you doing here, Mr. Hallison?
The drawing angle might... Yeah, I think the drawing angle might be coming to where her hand, the second placement of her hand was. That'll play back past the 9. Gonna have to be hit with a similar speed if she follows it. And she's looking at the secondary option of drawing it, but not all the way back, just to keep the speed down. Stunned it up 2 rails. Good shot. Slightly too much angle to comfortably hold, but she can. Soft draw the cue ball to the left of the 9. Oh, missed ball.
Thought she was up a little bit early on that one. Maybe just a few first rack nerves playing a part there. In the match we did
Too much angle for CHOU to hold.
The match we did with Kelly Fisher, she was absolutely... Well, Kelly didn't really get a chance, did she? Spoke to Kelly after the match and she said she just played great. I had a couple of chances, didn't play bad, felt pretty good, but just never really got into the match. And that's what this young lady can do to you sometimes. It's the worst feeling, Eric, when you're feeling good, when you do get a chance, you know, like she did in that one rack. She ran the table, thought she was playing great, but it's just that this young lady very rarely missed and played an unbelievable jump shot on the 6, which Kelly said to me she couldn't believe she made. You'd make a shot like that maybe 1 in 10 or something, but it just so happened that she made it against her on that occasion. Tremendous jumper as well, though.
Yeah, I think a couple small things going CHOU's way in that match, but definitely deserving of the scoreline. Just played a great one.
Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? And this is a chance to get off to a good start as well. I don't really know who you'd make favourite in this. I think it's hard to pick one.
Yeah, I think it's about it's a pick 'em, in my opinion.
So Rita smacks the back of the pocket with the 10. Gets off to the perfect start. And we'll be breaking. Didn't make a ball on the first one. Got lucky and unlucky with the kisses there. Now don't worry, guys. We'll keep you up to date with all the latest scores going on around this beautiful room here on the beautiful island of Bali. And I've got another new fact for Eric to have a guess at as well a little bit later on, so that'll be worth staying tuned for. Let me just run you through these quarterfinals very quickly. Cesca Centeno, who knocked out Christina to catch in the last 16. 2-1 down to Wang Ling Wang, who's going really well. Shasha Liu is 1 rack up against Jasmine Ocean. CHOU, of course, we know the score here. And Margaret Fefilova is 1-1 with Rita's sister, Chia Joel. Well, this is a better look, Eric, this time.
Yeah, perfect start for AMIT here. 0 for 2 on the break for CHOU. Best option, I think, is to draw up the right long rail and try to come in between the 8-9. Little tough to move the cue ball far enough to the right to be able to get that angle.
Yeah, that's where she needs to be
Anything
to
going to
avoid
the
the
left's
4
gonna,
ball.
yeah, anything going to the left's gonna run into the 4. But it's yeah, maybe there. It's the best she can do because she's so straight.
Oh, she's overdone it, Eric. Oh, she really got hold of that. She's hooked herself. Unbelievable.
That was a good shot, but just overdrew it. Doesn't have enough the 2 to jump in, I don't believe. A lot of balls blocking the 1 rail short kick.
She needs a bit of luck as well to have a look at the 3 afterwards. If she does, in fact, make this 2 ball, it's not going to be easy.
Looks like she's coming around 3 rails.
Just wondering if it might be worth tying something up here.
Yeah, if she put the 6 underneath the 4, it would force CHOU to run the cue ball into the 4.
Yeah, didn't like that at all. She had 0 chance almost of having a look at the 3. Could have scratched off the 4 as well if she'd have caught the 2 ball thin. So maybe just didn't enter her mind there to put something safe. But ball in hand for Rita now makes the positional shot to the 3 so much easier, Eric, doesn't it?
Yeah, everything playing into the angle of the 3. 4 is right over the pocket. Small cue ball movement from the 5 to the 6. She'll want an angle with the cue ball going to the right off the 5. Ideally, if she can get straight up, well, she's straight on the 3, so it's a little tough to get straight on the 4. But I was going to say, if she can get straight enough to go 2 rails around the 9, that'll play better into the angle on the 5 she wants. She knew that. She has that 2 rail forward angle now.
Played that well. Couldn't really have placed it better with ball in hand, could you? Very nicely done. Can go in the back of the 9. or one straight rail back. Even easier. Keep it simple.
This one just had a little danger of not having the angle going to the right, but she does have it. That leaves some angle on the 7, but that'll be okay to come across for the 8 in the top left. Gonna draw underneath it. It's able to get straighter on the 7 this way. Overhit it though, Mark. I wonder how
Can play
ambitious
into the
she'll
corner.
be shooting this. Yeah. It's just a testament to how tight the side pockets are. The side pockets right there. The cue ball's right in front of the 7, but just not messing with it. Go all the way up to the corner here. You're cut it a bit. That's 3 missed balls now and 2 racks, Mark.
Yeah. Not what we're used to seeing.
Frublin goes ball. Yeah. Frublin goes ball first here. She's got to be careful not to catch some over follow with the cue ball. Nice shot. Caught it nice and thinly.
Never easy, is it, to play a ball when it's so deep in the pocket? Played a fantastic shot there, Eric.
Yeah, I'm 2 rails back now.
That's what you call a positional shot. To level things up at 1 rack each. Both can now feel a part of this quarter-final. Now, I know whenever any of the lady players make the journey over to the Philippines for tournaments or just for holidays or whatever, Rubelin's always a great host to those ladies. She really does look after them. I can remember when Kelly and Weiwei went there for some challenge matches at Sharks. Rubelin was just so kind and took Kelly to see physiotherapists when she developed a bit of a shoulder injury while she was over there. She's just a lovely human being, you know, and she's done so much for the women's game in the Philippines with the AMIT Cup. A lot of players here this week came through that system, through the AMIT Cup. Very, very shrewd businesswoman as well. Qualified accountant, actually owns a shawarma stall in one of the malls in Manila with Carlo Biardo, of all people. Carlo's Shawarmas.
Down and a shot at the 1 for AMIT. 2 balls down. 2 ball hanging right over the corner. Looking good for a break and run here, Mark.
Yeah, drawback for the 2. Can play the 3 into the same pocket as the 1 just went. Eric, looking good here, mate.
It's always nice when the middle of the table's open, and that's why 10 ball's so tough. A lot of the times the middle of the table gets more congested just because of the shape of the rack.
Good angle here to get onto that 4 ball. Leave an angle to get to the 5. Looking good here, mate.
Yeah, choice of playing the 7 in the side of the corner. 5 ball's in a good spot for to play it in the corner, so I think she will.
I think it's around 6 p.m., just before 6 p.m. in the Philippines. I'm sure lots of people will be getting home from work and putting on their laptops or watching on their phones. Maybe they already are at work and watching as well. Don't worry, we won't say anything, guys.
That's to play over to the right long rail. Should be fine. Wants an angle with the cue ball going up table on the 8.
Such a loose grip on that cue. See it open up on the backswing. Really is, well, not just talented, but very, very good technical wise as well. She's even not bad at fly catching.
Yeah, I think that's one of her strengths, actually.
What, fly
It's
catching?
right on the 8 now.
Might have to clean this ball now.
It's the clock for sure.
Extension. Start the clock.
See, I told you she's a nice lady. She didn't even want to kill the fly. It was probably right on the potting angle, Eric, but she wanted to save its life. That's how nice Rubelin is.
Ball corner.
Everything in such a straight line. The bridge hand, the V in the bridge hand, the head, the back arm, everything. And then if you swing that cue backwards and forwards on that line, you shouldn't really miss, as long as you've guessed the angle right. Of course, sometimes we get unlucky.
The break and run game going here.
I love these little montages at the end. I mean, it just looks so graceful, the game, doesn't it? When you see it like that, there's Jorgen Sandman, I should say, in the background from the WPA. Responsible, of course, for putting on all these world championships, helping to put them on, along with Predator.
A small issue with the scoreboard here. Referee just checking things out. Our score is correct on the screen.
Gives me a chance to give you a quick update. Cheska has lost the first set against Wang Ling Wang. Very, very quick set there. Margaret Fefilova on the hill, having a good run here. against Rita's sister, CHOU. Jasmine Ocean 3-0 down to Shasha Liu in the other quarterfinal. So these are all going on at the same time, guys. Little kick away from the scratch there, Eric.
Yeah, Liu making a deep run as well. She won the World Championships when she was 16, Mark. Was kind of out of international play for about 5 years. She's been back playing a couple pro billiard series in the last few months.
I didn't
She's a
realise,
dangerous
Eric.
player, no doubt.
I didn't actually realise until yesterday when I checked some stats that she's been in 5 China Open finals. I mean, that's tremendous, isn't it? She's won one of them, but to be in 5 finals in a China Open event, you know, that's always such a stacked full field, isn't it?
Yeah, she was a dominant player from around 2013 to 2018. And I don't know the story about why she wasn't playing as much between 18 and 23, but really just didn't. Might have played a bit of hay ball, but didn't
Just
play a lot
running
of
through.
women's international 9 and 10 ball tournaments.
I think there's some issue, guys, at the moment, so we're just getting some replays of what's already gone on. In case you're wondering how they're managing to play so fast. The video is not jumping. Just sorting out a little problem. Well, maybe it's a good time, Eric, to ask you the question I told you that I would ask you about how many different pool games can you name played on tables with pockets? It must have pockets. And I can tell you it's well over 20, but how many can you name?
8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball, straight pool, 1 pocket, snooker, English billiards.
Yeah, these are the easy ones.
That's 7.
It's probably easier. It's probably easier if I've ever asked you. Yeah, 7. That's a good one. 7 ball.
I think 7 ball. I actually meant I meant 7 of the 20, but you gave me a free one there. I might have missed that one.
Yeah, I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one. Well, I'll tell you a few more of them actually. I'll let you get to 10 and then I'll tell you the remainder of them. So it's ruble into break. Let's get back to the action first. Here we go. See that? The way she's moved into the shot there, Eric, is totally different technique to what she used to do. She kind of stands and then a little bit like Sonny Akani used to do, the snooker player. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. Oh, very close with a 1.
Shane Van Bonen kind of does that too. Just stands above the shot and 1 step in. Berlin can play a side rail to side rail here with the cue ball behind the 7. Typically, you'd be looking to get that 4-2-9 stack involved.
Just to let you know, guys, we did have a little electrical issue, but it's now sorted out. So we should be all fun to go now, all fun and fine. Everything's looking good at the venue here in the International Conference Centre in Bali. Airborne.
Yeah, make people jump here. Got it. And decent position. A shot from CHOU.
Yeah, not as difficult as the jump she
One
made
across.
yesterday against Kelly. It was on that 6 ball. It's a crazy shot.
Not too much angle going to the left, but she can stun in between the 5-10 twice. As long as she's straight enough. That's the
What a
angle.
dreadful
That's
miss.
power up was pretty thin.
Yeah, but
Chance
she'll
for
be
AMIT to
bitterly
pull ahead now in the
disappointed.
first set.
She'll
Yeah,
be
that was an
bitterly
open chance there.
disappointed with that, Eric. You know, you shouldn't be missing them. Open pocket into the side, and we know they're tight, but when you're actually facing the pocket like that, you should never be missing them, and she knows it. I like the positive stroke that she's got. Really gets the cue through the ball. Good rhythm. Doesn't really have too much of a pause at the end, does she, Eric? It's just, you know.
That's long enough that it promotes good timing. Is it kind of a sight-right approach that she's using, Mark? Is that what you were alluding to about the style change?
10-ball corner.
Well, I
Kind
don't
of
know if
looks
she's
like it.
actually. I don't think she's. I'm not sure, Eric, is the honest answer. I don't think that's what she was working on because she's not using the right approach for sight right. The only reason I'm saying that is because you normally stand with your legs closer together and quite close to the shot. She may be. It's just her own variation on it. Could well be sight right.
Kind of looks like it. And it's just a one step in.
Yeah, that's what sight right is. It's that kind of thing. Never mind sight right. That was fly right. Amazing. I'm just going to watch her approach in the next rack. I'm just going to do a little bit of research on Rubelin to watch how she's actually lining up for these shots. Of course, we all have a
Well,
dominant
one of the
eye, but
sight
we
right
have. Go ahead.
one of the sight right giveaways is that you kind of stand with your cues sideways across your across your body before you approach it. I feel like she's doing that. Have to look real close if she's stepping over into the line. Shot on the 2 and chance to win the first set. Rack looking pretty good. Really just the 6 to the 7 that can trip her up. Let's get close to the 4 here. Use the left long rail. Keep the speed down. Nicely in line, nice and close to the 4. To the point where she has to put her extension on, but she won't mind that.
Yeah, another one of the players in the Christina to catch stable kind of thing. Look at that. She's actually, the bridge of her hand was behind the joint of the cue. And that for me is just a little bit too much.
I think she's thinking better of it here. She can get the bridge on this one.
Yeah, it's the same bridge as Kelly uses. I'm trying to remember. Don't tell me. You told me it was called something yesterday. The London Bridge, I think you said it was called, didn't you?
That's what I thought. I thought I've heard it called that before, yeah.
See, I do listen to you, Eric. Always nice to learn something
definitely
new.
a sight rate. Yeah, that's definitely a sight rate approach when your cue's across your body to start.
Yeah. Shoulder width apart it should be. And you know when you've done that course, there's another one, isn't there, coming out very soon that Kelly Fisher and Alison Fisher are promoting. It's called Q Line. It's kind of along the same lines as Sight Right, but a lot more simple, I think you can say.
Okay.
And a sight lot cheaper. Pardon the pun intended.
Yeah, I got a little straight on the 6 and tried to stun follow. Just caught a little too much stun. She was trying to come above the 7. Gonna need cover. 7's available. Just got it.
Well, this is similar to the 6 ball she jumped in yesterday. She's going for the short one again. Difficult to keep the cue ball on the table here, though, Eric. She's got to bounce it about at least 2 feet before. And that's a little tip for you guys. You're looking at the landing area, not the ball, when you're playing these jump shots.
Too far into it. That's likely going to be the
problem
first set for AMIT.
A little bit surprised, Eric. She could have gone 2 rails on that 7 and made it in the side. Maybe just pushing the boat out a little bit too far there, I felt.
Needs to be drawing past the side here. Can't quite see her body language. She's out of frame, but looks like she's going to get down on it quickly. So has the drawing angle.
Lovely little dab of right-hand spin as well. Just widened the angle off the rail. Played it well. Beautiful angle on this 9, Eric. Just to draw over to the side of the 10.
That's close to the side mark. Closer than she wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, you can also do that going forwards as well into the side pocket. I've done that before as well. Into the opposite side pocket, playing it with high right. I was actually in a final. No one wants a break. They want to stay in the arena. Oh, she is going to go for a quick break. So, CHOU going for a quick break. Rubelin will be feeling very good, sat in her chair, one set up. Quite an easy set as well, it turned out in the end. Eric Hallofson and myself, Mark White, will be back with you very, very soon with set number 2. Welcome back to the International Conference Centre here in Bali. Good set from Rubelin AMIT. Of course, class is permanent, form temporary. Two-time World 10-ball champion back in 2009 and 2013. Of course, won the World Teams in 2022 with Carlo Biardo. And I think it was James Aranis. I think it was 2024, the World 9-ball. And of course, this year, the Las Vegas Open. And she doesn't really play too many tournaments, to be honest. Mainly the big ones. Doesn't really play in the WPBA tour. She's far too busy back in the Philippines with all the good stuff she's doing with the ladies there.
Winning chance for CHOU. Have to be careful of the 2-ball rolling onto the short rail. She can bring the cue ball down. I think she should try to get it all the way down there just to guard against the 2-ball playing off to the right too much. Well played. I'd like to hold the cue ball up one rail here. Slightest bit thin for that play. She can slow it down with a bit of left.
Yeah, I don't mind playing this with playing it with a bit of left Eric, just to, drag it in and check it off the rail. I think she can hold okay for the 3-ball. Should be all right. Or she could also go 4 rails around.
Just thought she couldn't hold it. Sometimes you just got to be over the shot there. Minor differences with the cue ball or the object ball. Found a good path, though. Wasn't much risk in it.
This is better from CHOU. Much better.
Yeah, she had 3 missed balls in the first set. Most notably the 3 into the left middle. Coming about halfway through. Rubelin had a break and run. Wasn't that much moving. Rubelin getting the offensive advantage in the end. CHOU's playing at a good quick pace here. I think that's the nice thing about Rubelin's game too, is she plays on the quicker side but not rushed. Doesn't really dwell on things, just kind of plays the shot as it comes. But also has enough experience. She doesn't make any easy mistakes. Takes her time and prepares well.
I wonder if Rubelin's ever suggested to Cheska that she should slow down just a little bit, on certain shots, just take a little bit of time, a little bit more time. I'm not talking about 5 seconds more or anything, just a couple of seconds, just in your preparation or thought process. Trouble is, she's so good when she's on song that it's hard to criticise her, really. She's certainly up there with the best in the world, Eric, when she's playing her number 1 A game.
Yeah, she's made it to the quarterfinals again in this one. Just defeated last year's champion, Christina Tkach, in the previous round. Nonchalant there from CHOU. Good rack.
Well, mabuhay to all you Filipinos watching from Negros and wherever you're watching from. Cebu. I've been to Cebu. I've been to Bohol. I've been to some lovely islands. Been to Manila. Been to the famous Sharks, of course. But this was much better, Eric, from Rita. Much, much better.
She might have overdrawn from the 8 to the 9. Worked out okay in the corner. CHOU's improved the speed in her break in the past year. Definitely noted that. I've done matches of hers where her break success was under 20%. That's just not going to get it done. Four Railer's got a chance here. Middle of the rack stuck up a bit. But I feel like she's hitting them with more power. Kind of felt that change within the last two tournaments. One doesn't pass the 4. She can cross the 1 up the middle, but a little tough to get good coverage on that play.
Could try and get the one between the 6 and the 9, maybe. Oh, she's gone thin off it. Trying to get behind the 8. What a shot this is. Look at this for a shot, Eric.
That was aggressive. Worked out. I think this one's a little too far up table to be comfortable in the jumping for Rublin. 2 looks like it can combo into the 9, so important battle here on the 1. Winner of this battle looks like they'll have a chance to run the rack.
Tried to straighten it up by playing with low and speed. Not very happy with that shot. May wish she'd have gone with the jump cue now. A little surprised she didn't. I know there was no real future in it, but she could have made it and played a safety on the 2, Eric.
Yeah, I think it was just a little tough for her to reach halfway up the rail. Anything in the middle of the table is going to be a big reach for her. Well, CHOU didn't play the offense here, so the 2-9 might not quite be on, and now she's moved the 6 in front of the 9, so be a bit of battling first 2 balls. Be a tall feat to 3-foul player like Rublin. But she's got 2 of them now. Still nothing easy available on the 2, so I think she will go for the 3rd foul here.
You're on 2 fouls.
I'm going to consider putting the 1 near the 4. The cue ball behind the 9. Possibly something on the 8 could work.
You're on 2 fouls.
Yeah, referee is warning Rublin that she's on 2 fouls.
4-ball corner.
1 more foul now will be loss of rack. So very, very strong start here in this second set from CHOU.
Could go off the short rail here. No 3 rails available outside the other corner. Good hit.
Yeah, done well there, didn't she? Was in a bit of bother.
So cue ball behind the 3 now.
The pressure continues.
Not bad.
1 ball corner.
Took away the right long rail. Looks like Rublin's considering 3 rails out of the corner, but it's a little easier.
Oh, brilliant.
Made it. What a shot. Oh, unlucky for the 8 to line up with the 2. It's okay to jump this one. It's pretty close.
Yeah, probably call the 10 as well, Eric,
Not really going to be able to...
just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, got to cut it a fair bit.
10 ball.
Small risk of going off the side of the 9 and into the bottom right. She draws it enough, she can avoid that.
Got lucky.
Directly
Got
in.
lucky.
Yeah.
Off the 6.
Shot. Oh, was it not directly in? I didn't see that.
No, it came off the 6 ball. You'll have to catch it on the highlight reel, Eric.
Just a little too far to the point where she'll have to cross over. Lots of room on this side of the table. Looking good again. AMIT will be pushing hard to win this set. She knows how strong of a opponent CHOU is. 2-set lead would be very good for her. Sometimes players will purposely play the 3-rail angle on the 8. Playing into the angle. She has here. It's a little straight, but she won't have any problem coming around. It shows the value of playing into the angle. Obvious play would be to get straighter and draw straight back, but you're just crossing the angle that way. Bit of distance here for AMIT.
Extension.
Stun over 2 rails. 10 in the same pocket.
Ball corner.
Looking good, Mark.
Yeah, great 9 ball. Felt confident enough to leave herself a long distance from it. Levels up the set. 1-1, just when you thought Rita was maybe going to get going. Back comes Rubelin with a nice run out. Let's give you some score updates, guys. Wang Ling Wang is now 2-0 up against Cheska Centino. She's got it all to do there. Shasha Liu 1 set up against Jasmine Ocean, but Jasmine is 2-1 up in the second set. And Margaret Fefilova 1 set up and 2-0 up against Rita's sister CHOU. You're up to date now.
Makes a break in rack number 3. Decently successful on the break. Creating that small cut angle a lot across the rack. It's working out. Real first here on the 1. Wants to avoid the 7-9 coming back towards the 2.
1 ball corner.
Got around the 7. Odd angle going on in the 2 in either corner pocket. I think she can slow it down enough if she tries to cut it into the left and get underneath the 3. She's looking at the bottom right. This is the more aggressive of the 2 plays. If it goes well, she can get on the 3 in the same pocket. Decided to back off. Pocketing was tough and position wasn't straightforward. CHOU's dangerous with a jump cue. She's going to go at one here. I have no clue how she missed the 1 by that much, but she did. Ball in hand chance for AMIT. It's a good foot to the left of it. Oh, pardon me. I was looking at the 5. Pardon me, guys. Sorry. I was like, how could she have missed it by that much? She's jumping at the 2. Pardon me. The cue ball movement from 5 to 6. I think she'll look for an angle with the cue ball going into the right long rail. Standard half ball. Six, 7, 9. Lying nicely. Just looking to get straight enough on the 6 here. I think AMIT's best game is 10 ball. Minor, they didn't hold the Women's World 10 Ball Championships for a long time. The last 2 times they have held it. She hasn't been able to take down the title, but she's eyeing it up nicely this week. A little disappointed with this one, but she'll be okay to draw straight back. 9 in the top right. Losing the first game in the second set. Looks like she'll get to take the lead back now. Did have one break and run in the first set. Ten ball down. She'll be breaking in rack number 4.
She won the first game.
Down now against Wanling Wang. And we saw earlier on when she was up against Christina to catch, she was either absolutely brilliant or, not even lukewarm. So I'm just wondering, she's got to try and find a way to get more consistent. Not sure what's going on here.
Oh, do you want me to check? I think it's 2 or 3 1.
Asking the referee to check something.
You won the first game.
Yeah, not sure what it could be.
Just listening.
But I remember when I was back there looking at the screen, it was 2-1 before she potted the 10 ball. No, yes, it was 2-1 before she potted this 10 ball.
So she's talking about the score. The score is definitely 2-1 for AMIT.
No, I don't think she is. She's talking about they're looking at something, playing a replay. Before she played the 9 ball, before she played the 10 ball, they said.
Oh.
That's the score?
Yeah, I think all is okay at the corral.
CHOU broke. Yeah. No, Rublin broke the first game. And CHOU broke. And that was the last one. So Rublin broke first. CHOU won that. Second game, CHOU broke. Breaking the next game.
Still not quite resolved, seems like. Might be looking at a replay right now.
That game is 2 or 1. Just trying to think of the 3 games. You broke first in this set, right? You ran out first. You won that first game. That's clear. Second game you broke, and I remember the 2 and the 10 were lined up, and we tried to 3-foul her, right? And we didn't get the 3-foul. You won that game because you comboed the 10 and the 10. And then this game, you broke and ran, or broke, and then you won this game. I think those are only 3 games we've played. I don't think there's a 4th game in there.
No, not yet. 3 games. I think the score is right.
I can't think of the 4th game. I don't know the 4th game.
I think the score is 2-1, right?
You broke first, she won, and then she broke, and that's where the 2-10 combo, the 2 and the 10 were tied up. Then she tried to 3-foul you, and you got out on your second attempt, or on your third foul, and then you won that game. And then this game is the one that we just played after that 3-foul. So I think it's only 3 games. Yes. Yes. And we can adjust it.
Well, the confusion is over the score, but I thought the score was correct. Maybe Rita thought that she won on 3 fouls or something that game, but she didn't because Rublin actually made contact with the one ball. Maybe that could be the confusion that they're talking about.
Yeah, it just happens every once in a while. He's in the heat of battle, lose track of the games, and she really must have thought it was 1-1, I guess. That'd be the only mistake she could make. It's only been 3 games in the set, so she wouldn't have been more than 1 game off. All's good, though. This is the proper score.
Yeah, the score is 2-1 to Rublin. You can always ask the stat guy as well. He doesn't miss a trick. He never misses a shot, let alone a rack.
That was last set.
Yeah, we just need to get on with it now. The referee has made his decision. The right score is 2-1. We've been keeping score as well. And the pool stat guy, as I said, never misses a ball, never mind a rack. We'd sack him if he missed a rack straight away, wouldn't we, Eric? Wouldn't you, Eric?
Foul.
Well, that's definitely a
It's
foul.
been she's been playing the cue ball over to that side of the table off the break a few times. So many times that I almost feel like it's by design. Got caught on that one.
Yeah, as you say, got away with it before, Eric, not this time. So good chance with ball in hand for CHOU to level things up in this second set. Didn't really get into the first one, did she, Eric?
No, yeah, a couple missed balls. Break and run in the middle of the set from AMIT. A little bit below her standard, her typical standard, and definitely the standard she's shown earlier in this tournament. Three rails around here for CHOU. Silver hit the speed, look out. Crossed over into the other pocket. Just slightly off in spots.
Extension.
Still go 2 rails forward here. Back into the angle of the 6. Just taking a little extra time. She's stretching.
Well, decided to draw Eric. Has she got the angle to just stun through slightly for the 7 or even just into the 8 slightly? Just draw into the 8. Well, she could just stun over.
Here. Once it gets straight enough that you can draw back past the side 2 rails. This is barely straight enough, Mark. This is a lot of angle and a lot of distance. Yeah, she's going to have to draw to the right of the side pocket.
Nice to get past it.
Got nice and
Really
close
well.
to it. About as good as she can do from that angle.
Oh, nicely done. And nicely done, Margaret Fefalova as well. She's 2-0 up now in sets against CHOU. Jasmine 3-2 up in the second set, but she lost the first set against CHOU. Cheska trying to come back from 2 sets down. She's 1-1 in set number 3 against Wang Ling Wang. Now we do have some one lost side 8 ball going on as well, but no real scores to tell you about just yet, guys. We'll let you know as soon as they start coming in. There's only the odd rack been won so far. Oh, Alex Paguline has won 2. He's up against Mark Maggie from Estonia, and John Mora, I thought you might be interested, Eric, is just starting out against Hamza Saeed Ali.
Yeah, another Canadian in too. Walid Hashem beat Wojciech Szewczak. It's only his 3rd world championship.
Yeah, just
Great
saw
win
him.
for
He's
him,
up
and he
against
won.
He's up against Roman Hebler at the moment. Just started out, Eric.
Surprised there could be so much confusion when there's only 3 games. Because they still must be talking about the discrepancy in scores from 2 games ago.
Yeah, Cho seems convinced, doesn't she? But it's right. We've heard the score is correct from the guy that's marking down every single shot.
But that didn't change.
I think we've actually confused the stat guy now. He seems confused by their confusion. I think that's been, is that been hung now?
Okay, this game, the 2 and the 10 are tied up. Okay, we can go to the end.
Yes.
I mean, he's putting it on the scorecard and he's writing it down. So he'd have to make this.
Well, let's
Yeah,
let's give you some more games, Eric, that it's possible to play. Of course, there's Killer, 15 ball, Pyramid Pool, Rotation. Did you say Rotation?
No.
There's one called Star Ball, 3 ball,
I don't know.
Golf is called. Golf, of course. You can play golf. Great game that is, actually. There's another one called Equal Offence. There's even one called Kelly Pool. Played on a standard pool table using standard set of balls. Gameplay involves players each drawing one of 16 markers called peas or pills at random. They shake the bottle to see who gets which ball, but you don't tell each other who's got what ball, but you must take the numbers in order. And whoever pots their ball with a number on it wins. There's another great game played on a snooker table called Volunteer Snooker. That's great, where you can, for example, you can go for 3 reds in a row if you want. You can go red, 3 blacks in a row. Then you can go back to the reds and you can pot 2, 3 yellows in a row. can pot 3 of any colour. Really, really good game. I actually had I think I've had a 200 break at that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can make up your own
Really.
variations to a bunch of games. You can play snooker where one player can only shoot the yellow and the other player can shoot all the colors. I've seen that. Taking a pretty long time to resolve this one, but looks like they have it.
Yeah, I've just seen
Now it's 3-1.
the evidence
The score is now 3-1.
of it.
Or 2-2, sorry. 2-2. Sorry.
Yeah, it is correct. I actually have photographic proof of it as well from the stat guy. Just sent it to the guys that need it. Strange confusion. I've never seen that before. That's what we love about this great game, though, isn't it? You just never know what's going to happen next. We do now, though. CHOU is going to break off. All square in the second set. 2-2. Everyone can now relax, knowing that everything is correct. For Raylet, Eric, not quite going.
Yeah, I lost the cue ball below the rack, so it's unlikely to get a shot either way. Be amidst a push here. Has to guard against any kind of safes with the cue ball coming over to the right side of the table.
Push.
I think CHOU will play it if she pushes it to the left, so I think she'll favor pushing it to the right. But not a lot of space over there. On the rail, so tough to get a lot of spin out of the cue ball here. Did take advantage of that stack over on the right side. AMIT made it tough for her. That was always going to be the danger in that push.
1 ball, corner.
Real kick and stick. Caught the thin side of it, created distance, and got the cue ball back behind the 4-8-5 stack again. Long distance jump here for CHOU.
1 ball, corner.
She can get pretty good position on the 2, just stopping the cue ball. Nice job. Decently on the 2. So she can miss the 9. Coming out of the corner 2 rails. Got really close to the corner there, but avoided it. Straight enough to draw where she's at. Now she can access the 4. And that's what. I'd like to have an angle where she's drawing to the left of the 8th. Also to stop, play the 5 in the side. A little sharp in the side, but nice and close to the 5. Should be okay here. That's an angle going to the left off the 6. I believe she has a slight one. Straighter, so going to take the 7 up to the top left. Chance to get on the hill in set number 2 for CHOU. Nicely through the rack now, Mark.
Yeah, starting to find her rhythm. There's a log interruption though, Eric.
And she's underdrawn this one a bit. Just a little off on her usual pinpoint cue ball control. Still okay here. 2 short rails back.
We know how much this Eric, don't we? And when one player or the other is out of their rhythm, they look like a totally different player. So this 10 ball for 3-2. And in it goes. Now then, Eric, I've asked you questions on the world's most expensive cue. I've asked you questions about the world's biggest pool table. But how about this one? This is another guessing one for you, I'm afraid. I can't ask it any other way. Bugatti have built a pool table which is said to be the world's most expensive. The self-leveling table uses computer technology to remain stable even on a yacht. How much do you think that pool table cost?
$100,000? It's probably high.
You're way low. $2.6 million.
No way.
Way, as they said in Wayne's World. $2.6 million for a pool table on a yacht.
That's for people where money has no object.
I'd have one if I could, but I just couldn't afford a yacht, unfortunately. It'd have to be a pool table like that or a yacht. I think I'd choose the yacht, Eric. Forget the pool table.
I've seen them on cruise ships. I've seen videos of pool tables on cruise ships, and looks like they're playing okay. It's an amazing invention.
They work on like a gyroscope, don't they? Those ones. Those ones aren't computer technology. But this Bugatti one, of course, with even the name Bugatti. I mean, just look at the cars they build. They're well over $1 million as well, aren't they? The Bugatti Veyron, for example. Pushing the 5 and the 8 together. Clever push.
Yeah, not enough of the 1 to pocket it here. 4 ball actually lies okay to break out the 5 later in the rack, but they'll be battling on the 1. She can overcut the 1 and bring the cue ball 2 rails behind the 3. Tried that, caught a little double kiss. Not available on the side. Could cut the 1 into the 7 and try to bring the cue ball below the 6-3 stack. Can go for something up table. Lots of blockers blocking off the right side. CHOU. Rublin has the right long rail here. Ideally doesn't want to kick the 1 into the 6 or the 3. Unlikely to create distance in that case. Avoided the 6 and the 3, created some good distance, but all she could do there, nice shot. This stack with the cue ball near the 4 or the 2. It's going to play pretty big for blocking off the right side of the table. CHOU's going to have an offensive try here.
Oh, look at this, Eric, round the back of the 2 ball. Perfect. What a great shot that is. What are your ideas,
Tough to
Eric?
avoid the 5.
I was going to say, what are your ideas
tough to avoid the 5. She was just never going to be able to get the cue ball back towards the 3. Good choice there.
Yeah, had a good go at opening it up, didn't she? Almost got them open, not quite.
Almost feel like there could be room to pocket the 5 if the cue ball's right over on the right long rail, but still battling here.
3 ball corner.
2 rails ideally for AMIT, creating distance.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Just to add to the cluster, what a shot. There's a cross corner bank on Eric.
Yeah, and if she has the middle of the 2, could play the cue ball behind the 5-8, but looks like she is going to cross it. Guaranteed distance going this way.
Too thin.
AMIT can play the cue ball 1 rail back towards the 3 in the top right. She's looking to see if she can get into the 5. Directly, I mean, without breaking it out. Oh, lost the cue ball. I think the 5 will pass directly without breaking it out, Mark. It's close.
I personally don't think so. And I think she's looking at an angle on this 4 to draw over into it.
I see that.
Oh,
Doesn't want to be too thin.
Just okay.
She's okay.
Attention.
Big shot coming in the second set. She's able to get into them and get on the 5. She'll be a big favorite to win the game and the set.
Cue ball. It could spin in this off the rail. Yes, it has. Just caught the point, and it was spinning enough to bring it into the pocket. Now, what a chance this is to go hill, ball in hand, Eric.
Yeah, I would have never expected to scratch off that one. Unlucky, really. AMIT will be looking to take full advantage.
Attention.
She'll be able to play either of the corner pockets on the left. The top left will be okay. Just a drawback. This angle going to the left now, so we're going to draw over to where she's standing. CHOU definitely does not want to go down 2 sets in this best-of-5 set affair. It really is an evenly matched matchup, I believe. But if AMIT gets 2 sets ahead, tough to come back. Almost missed that one.
That, Wang Ling Wang was 2 sets up against Cesca Centeno, and she's obviously started to do what Cesca does best, and that's just rifling balls from left, right, and centre. She's won the 3rd set, and she's 2-0 up in the 4th set, Eric, looking to draw level.
10-ball corner.
Big turnaround there.
Yeah, Xia Liu has gone 2 sets up now against Jasmine Ocean. Looking bleak for Jasmine as well. And Fefilova, 2 up against CHOU. But CHOU is 2-1 up in the 3rd set. But Rublin looking very dangerous here. Bringing it back to 3-3 in this 2nd set, leading by 1 set. It's kind of settling down now, Eric, this match. We've had almost 2 sets. What are your views on how it's going? You know, what do you think one particular person's doing better than the other?
Yeah, I mean, in the first set, CHOU had 3 missed balls, which is a lot for her in 1 set. That was an unlucky roll there off the 5. There hasn't been many breaking runs, and the misses in the first set were compounded by 1 break-in run from AMIT in set number 1. I think they're just equally matched players, and CHOU is just slightly off in certain spots with her position, not always running out when she normally would. This is a big game coming here.
Oh, what a break. What a break.
2 balls down quickly. 10-ball getting in the way of the 2.
Got to go with a jump cue here, surely, if she can reach it. Big reward if she can make it.
Push out.
No,
Putting it down.
she's laid it down. Great minds think alike, Eric.
Going to look to leave an angle where she can't cut it in the side. Going up table will work too. 8's blocking the most obvious pocket for the 2.
Extension.
I think she might tempt CHOU into playing something in the top right with the 2. Here, I like trying to bank the 2 outside the 7 and just kind of stop the cue ball where it is. She has a lot of blockers to cover the bottom right quadrant of the table.
Extension.
Could also run the cue ball up towards the 4. Send the 2
just a
around the
lot of
table, I
blockers.
mean. You know what I mean, Eric? Send the two rails and cue ball up behind the 4. Yeah, but she's chosen your way. Of course, it's the proper way to go. More blockers, as you said. Has she got there? I don't think she has, though. I think there's a part of this.
Left the left edge. She'd like to spin the cue ball enough to get it behind the 4. Tough to judge that when you're off the rail.
Oh, look at this.
Good
That'll
job.
do nicely. Bit of a traffic jam up that end of the table. It's rush hour in Bali.
Chance for a mid here. It looks like the 5's not blocking enough of the 3 that the middle will be able to play it in the bottom left. If she can, this is a good shot at the second set. Gonna have to cross over from 4 to 5. Good drawing angle there, got her nice and close to the 4. Gonna have to draw out of this one. Won't want to risk anything where she's running into the 7. Looks like she's gonna accept playing the 7 in the side. Must be too much angle to draw it straight over and play the 7 in the bottom left. Just fake this out there, look below it. Thought she was thick enough to play this shot, and she's in good line now.
You can swing it in and out of the corner. 2 rails. Just past the centre of the table. We'll do a fine. Leave herself a good angle to get over for the 9 ball. Oh, she's
Just
gone a
want to be
little bit
straight here. She is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very straight. Gonna be forced to take the angle on the 9.
Which, of course, will mean a longer 10, Eric.
Yeah, sat riding on this shot.
Ball corner.
Oh, she's left it a little bit close to the rail for my liking. She's going to have to, maybe she'll dig down on this as well. Yeah, definitely sight right she's using, 100%. Oh, what a shot. I think she enjoyed that one. So 2-0 it is. Rubelin is popping off for a break. Just taking the glove off. Not sure what she went and said to Rita then. I'm going to take a break if you want to come. Let's get a cup of coffee, maybe. They got time, I think. I think it's 7 minutes they get. So Eric and I might go and get myself a coffee, actually. Yeah, why not? Eric Hollefson and myself, Mark White, will be back very, very soon with set number 3. But it's Rubelin, the Filipino, who's in charge right now.
Sorry, I doubted you. Had to check, though. We had to check. No. Yeah, I watched the video, though. So I watched the live stream. That's what I was watching.
So both ladies are back, guys. Eric Hollison and myself, Mark White. We're back too. Hope you enjoyed having a quick look at the stats. So this is a must-win set for CHOU. Now she is breaking, so she gets to break first.
Foul.
Well, hopefully we haven't lost Eric Hollison. I hope he is back. He's the brains of the booth. You're in trouble, guys, if you're left with me.
I was on mute there for a second. Sorry. Thanks for leading me back in. Yeah, CHOU in trouble here. Scratch on the first break.
Well, she can run these out, Eric. It's a great start to the set that she needs that will take her through to the semi-finals. Tomorrow,
Likely
11
too much
a.m.
angle here. Gonna do her best to hold it. If she can, just one level above drag. Good shot, good finesse there. Naturally across for the 6.
I think it's such a great quality to have, to be such a great person. I've talked about it enough, I think, about what I think about Rubelin. She's such a lovely person. But nothing could be further from the truth on the table, because she's an absolute beast on the table who doesn't take any prisoners. She goes in for the kill, and she's absolutely ruthless. It's ruthless, Rubelin. That's what I'm going to call her. You're ruthless.
She's been looking great all tournament. Really has the all-around game.
Yeah, and of course, Eric,
I was saying in an earlier match.
She has something that you can't teach, it's something that you gain over the years, and that's experience. And she's got all the great work ethic. She's got all the knowledge now, and she's got every shot in the book. She's got the perfect temperament for a pool player. She's just got it all, and you can tell why she's already, a 3-time world champion.
Yeah, looks like she's got a few more in the bag the way she's playing.
We don't talk about women's ages, of course. It's not the done thing, but she's certainly not the youngest person on the tour. Shall we just leave it like that? But playing like the champion she is, absolutely fantastic. So a reminder, guys, the semi-finals will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. with the final at 6 p.m. Of course, we will also have a lot of the other matches going on in the men's 8-ball also. And there's plenty of them going on right now. Torsten Holman in action, Petri Mäkinen in action. Wu Kun Lin, of course, on the loser side after going down to Shane Van Boning earlier on. Nukioi is in action as well. Juan Carlos Exposito, Felix Vogel, Jose Alberto Delgado going strong still. He's 5-4 up against Conrad Musician. It's a pretty good scoreline. Now then, your guy from Canada, or one of them, Walid Hassim, 3-0 down to Roman Hebler, and Hamza Saeed Ali is beating John Mora 3-1. But good news for Alex Pagulayan fans. He's 5-1 up against Mark Maggie. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Ball had a chance there, but it hung up. She has the right side of it. She has to get down on the angle. Might be a little tighter than it looks.
Yeah, not straightforward table either, Eric, is it? I mean, look at the problem she has with the 5.
Yeah, it lies reasonably into a combo, but the 4 is not near the 5, so it'll be tough to get real good on it. Wants an angle to come below the 3 here. If it goes in the bottom left, she'll be okay. I think she'll just consider playing the cue ball behind the 5. If it doesn't. Smart shot there, opening up the 8 along the way.
Three-ball corner.
Mitch just needs to try to hang in this game. If she does get to 2 in this set, CHOU will start feeling some pretty serious pressure.
Wow, that was a big ball. And it was a big pocket with the 8 ball there as well, Eric. I think she'll be a little bit disappointed. Not just to miss it, but not to pot it as well. I thought she was favourite there.
Yeah, always dangerous when you're going for the top side of the ball like that. The catch-22s if you just hit it square on. In that case, it might have gone off the 8. But generally, if you don't try to go for the top side there, it's not going to win a lot of those games. It's getting slightly out of line mark, especially if this ball's drawing to the right a little bit. Might be able to hold it up with a bunch of left. It's barely okay there, but things just not coming as easy as they normally do for her.
Yeah, she's just not in that flow yet, is she? She's not got any rhythm really going. Rublin has been, frankly, too good. Back in line now, though. But it is a long way back.
Options from the 8 to the 9. Yeah, and she's going to have to get her break going too, at least to the point where she's making balls. She's under 25% break success overall. It's just not enough control to keep someone like Rublin off the table enough.
Well, listen to this for a scoreline. Cheska Centeno 2, Wan Ling Wang 2 in sets. And Cheska Centeno 2 racks up in the deciding set. Margaret Fefilova on the double hill as well against CHOU's sister, CHOU. 3-2 up in the third set, leading by 2 sets to 0. So Margaret Fifilova having a very good tournament.
Yeah, this will be her second World Championship final in about 5 months. Also made it to the semifinals of the Women's World 8-Ball Championships.
Yeah, things not looking good for Jasmine, who won that 8-Ball Championships. She's 2 sets down and 2-1 down in the third set. But no one out just yet. Everyone's still very much in this Women's World 8-Ball, World 10-Ball, all looking for a share of that $175,000 prize money up for grabs. 40 to the winner, of course. Actually, I beg your pardon, it's 50 to the winner. I'm having a bad game as well today, Eric. I keep scratching.
One ball down, but nothing on the 2. Looks like she can roll up behind the 6. Four ball doesn't have the bottom right. Another tactical. Oh, she left it out, Mark. Not to the point where Ruben can cut it in the side, but pretty elementary mistake on a roll-up save.
Well, it does cut to the side, doesn't it? This is on.
Corner?
I think she's going corner.
Extension?
Oh, is she?
Corner now? Okay.
She doesn't know yet. Referee says, which pocket? She said, I don't know. Maybe you want to tell me.
Oh, it is side in the end.
Yeah, I mean, that was the first pocket she pointed to. Well, hit it very thick, didn't she?
The middle line of it was past the middle line of the side pocket. And playing in the side pockets this small. Surprised she tried that one. Choke and draw to the scratch here.
Problems with the 4. Gonna have to bank the 4, is she? Is that what she's looking at, Eric? Is there room?
Yeah, it doesn't pass into the bottom right. Yeah, it doesn't pass into the bottom right, so looks like she's gonna stay on offense here and try the bank on the 4. Position will be right there for the 5. Oh, it's too far, Mark. It's playing long in the pocket. I don't know if she can hold it up with speed or spin.
4 ball side.
Doesn't seem too worried. Looks like it's laying a little long to me.
Beautiful.
Shorting up with some speed. And we all know how good CHOU plays. It's going to take a little confidence building, and AMIT will be trying to stay on top of her.
Well, I could easily be the final, of course, but it isn't. The standard is right up there. Okay, we've seen some misses, but that's down to pressure. Lots of drama. But it is a quarter-final. The winner into tomorrow's semi-finals at 11 a.m. Who's going to sleep better tonight and who's going to be laying awake having nightmares, Eric?
Ball corner.
That's better. So let's have a quick thank you to our sponsors, PBC, of course, Pro Billiard Centre, Little Monster, Yalin, who are sponsoring the Men's World 8 Ball, Predator, of course, Kamui, makers of great tips. They're my favourites. I don't know about you guys. I know they're very personal to each person, but I do love a bit of Kamui Black Super Soft. That's my tip of choice. We'll find out what Eric uses very soon. Samsung TV Plus. I've got a Samsung TV. I love it. Poison, of course, by Predator. VenBilliards, who are presenting this, the World Women's 10 Ball for us guys. And, of course, Isaac Billiard. And not forgetting WPA. Thanks to all you guys for making it possible to give everyone around the world all this lovely free pool to watch. All great sponsors means we can give you free pool 2 tables. We gave you all the tables in Vietnam, and I'm sure Pro Billiard TV is working on a similar plan for every venue that we visit. Let's hope so. That's for the future. Right for now, though, Eric Hollefson and myself, Mark White, bringing you all the action here in this quarter-final. What's going on here, Eric?
Yeah, she hit that one well. Good power and square, but nothing down. Looks like AMIT has a thin one into the side. I believe the cue ball will be playing through the long rail if she follows it. There's a question on exactly how thin it is, but she has called the side. She can beat the scratch to the left of the pocket. She'll be good coming back towards the 2. Undercut it. A couple pocketing shots in the side now missed for AMIT. CHOU came with a nice bank in the last game. Looks like she's going to consider cutting this one. 3 might be in the way of the bank here. He's safe all the way there.
No room through to the 1 past the 6. So she's going to have to look, well, 2 rounds, I think, Eric. She could go 1, but wants to try and get some kind of separation. 2 rounds it is.
Yeah, looks good.
Foul.
Seven's blocked the 5 a little bit. 4 is nice and near it.
Well, she attempted 3 fouls in an earlier rack. Rack number 2 it was, back in the last set. Not going to do that here, though. She's going all out. All in hand, of course.
And key here will just be getting the proper angle on the 4, which the 3 leads into perfectly if she can get straight on the 3. 6 can be played in the bottom right. A little too much angle, so not guaranteed to get straight on the 3 now. The
Big
recovery
shot
is where
coming
she
up.
wants to be.
Yeah, this is the shot, isn't it, Eric, where she's got to decide where she wants to be on the 4 ball, enable her to get on that difficult 5 ball. So this is the key shot. And then, of course, making sure she gets on that 5 ball.
Like in some right spin.
Also doesn't want to be straight on the 5. There's that right spin, Eric. Played it very well, didn't she? At least she can get away from the rail.
Nice and close to the 6. Would prefer to be drawing straight back. I have to cross it over to the left side.
Great stuff from CHOU now.
Shot.
Perfect angle, Eric.
Yeah, looking good to get on the hill. Yeah, looking all chances to get on the hill here in the 3rd set. People's just drawing to the right a little bit. So looks like she's going to follow through.
Oh dear.
This would be
Oh
disastrous. She
dear.
clips it.
Well, just the safety from here. Not going to try anything heroic here. She's worked so hard to get through this rack and failed right at the second last hurdle. She needs to pick herself up again. Getting a good safety. Oh, I didn't think of that one. Played it very well, didn't she?
Extension.
Yeah, looks like AMIT's going to have to jump at this one. Going to be a little bit out of control at the result.
Bank or corner straight down?
Going to call the jump bank.
Okay. Corner pocket.
It's just called the corner. The referee said which one. Made sure she pointed to it. And that's the last thing you want to do. Make a ball. And the referee didn't hear the call. Of course, the referee must reply that he's understood it. Oh, cue ball. Well, how's that gone, Eric?
About as good as possible. Can't avoid the scratch. There's a shot where you can play the cue ball behind the point here. It's actually lined perfect for it. I would shoot it, Mark. I mean,
Yeah, I know the shot you're meaning. Ronnie O'Sullivan actually plays it in snooker as well. Just drop the cue ball in.
these points, yeah, these points don't stick out as much as some other points, but the cue ball was so close to the object ball, and the object ball was in the perfect
Corner
place.
pocket.
Surprised Choi
Well,
missed that one.
you've got to go back for the. You've got to go for the straight back here, surely. Would you fire at this, Eric? Would you go for this in Rubelin's position?
Yeah,
2 sets to 1 up,
yeah,
chance to level.
only one blocker up tables, so I think she's got to go here. No, she had to be trying it at that speed, Mark. Missed it by. They didn't even make it to the second rail. Odd one there.
Well, this is for the hill, and she needs it. Now, I know you're all dying to know, what's the latest score with Cheska? What's the latest score with Cheska? Well, I'll tell you. They are 2 sets all, and Cheska is 3-1 up in the deciding set. So she's guaranteed at least a shootout in that one. Shasha Liu on the verge, on the double hill against Jasmine Ocean. 2-0 and 3-1 in the third set. Margaret Fefilova, well, she didn't get it done. It's 2-1 now. CHOU has come back with a set of her own. It's now Margaret 2, CHOU 1.
Yeah, what a comeback from Centeno.
Good news for all Canadians, especially you, my friend Eric. Alex Pagilayan is doing very well. He's on the hill, 7-2 against Mark Maggie from Estonia. John Moore, though, is trading 4-2, and Walid Hassim is doing even worse. He's 5-1 down to Roman Hebler. Going well. Back to this one. What have we got? What's going on here, Eric?
Decent safe behind the 3. Looks like she's considering the 1 off the 8. Tempting shot at winning the set. Better percentage play. Tough to hit this ball 2 rails. Both. Well, she can get into the left long rail, so she'll definitely be going there. 2 rails to there, Mark. Didn't have much else. So a chance again for CHOU to get her first set win.
Alex Pagilayan did get it done. He goes into the last 32. He's in the draw.
Definitely one of the best 8-ball players in the field, but he likes to cut the break. It works for him. If he is making balls, he runs out so well that the jammed up tables don't bother him too much. See how he does in the final 32.
Well, he was actually breaking on the second ball, Eric, at the start, and he wasn't having any success. And I had a big discussion with Tim, the writer, about this. He then started breaking, hitting the 1 and the 2, the front ball and the second ball at the same time. Yeah. And he was making balls. So maybe he was just, a bit of trial and error, trying everything, but he ended up making balls, played very, very well yesterday. It was fantastic, actually. Just get the feeling, don't you, that CHOU is really getting back into this now. She's starting to flow again. Call her Flo CHOU. There used to be a great runner called Flo Joe. This is Flo CHOU.
Right
Do you
there
remember
now,
her,
Mark.
Eric?
We're going
With
to
the
a
big
fourth
long
set.
nails. The big long nails. Do you remember that, Eric? Flojo, the great runner. I think she was
For sure.
Jamaican.
American, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, American was she?
Yeah.
So 10 ball then for this third set. And she makes it. I think Rubelin is on her way out for a little break. Eric and I will do the same, and we'll see you for set number 4 as soon as the ladies come back. Well, is the comeback on? It's looking that way, but you'll have to join us to see if she can get all the way back. See you soon. Sorry, mate. I don't feel like I am performing very well in this one. Too many distractions. Bad internet from somewhere. I've checked my internet. It's fine. It has to be the feed I'm getting coming into Thailand or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying. So Rublin is back. CHOU already back waiting. And I'm sure she's feeling a whole lot better now that she's got that set under her belt. It's been tough going for the Taiwanese today, but it hasn't been plain sailing either for the Filipino. She started off well, but looked a little bit ragged. Now, is that young rucker sitting there, the young Filipino player? I think it looks like her. Comes to support her friend. So Rublin breaking off. Eric Hallison and myself, Mark White, on the comms for you. Rublin looking to make a ball. And she's made
Hasn't
one.
got one. Shot on the one.
Oh, I thought she made one.
No.
No.
I thought the one was the 5. The 5 looks so bright on the overhead. It's got me a couple times. But yeah, no shot on the 1 here.
Push.
Well, we can't live up to our Fargo on commentary every time either, Eric. You do get the feeling that Rita is just beginning to get the edge here, though. Well, if there's no edge here, she may.
Especially if she's left a part of the 1.
Yeah, I mean, she might get this back if she's no part of the 1. This cuts, doesn't it, Eric? Surely.
Sure. Yeah, the part of the 1 that she's left might just cut her in the pocket.
Might be a good guide. I think there's a mistake on the push there from CHOU.
Cue ball is going to be flying. She'll try to run it into the 4 or the 5.
Ball corner.
Yeah, look at this. If the 10 gets out the way, and a good angle as well on the 2 ball to sort out them balls in the little cluster.
Yeah, definitely running in the 7-8. It's okay. Only thing that can go wrong is pushing one of them in front of the 3.
Oh, make the 7 as well. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Look at that 8, 9, 10, Eric. That's a pool player's paradise, isn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought that was a little bit sloppy, that.
Yeah, just caught a little thin in the pocket. Didn't get as much draw as she would have if she would have caught it center pocket.
Just looked a bit quick on the stroke there for me, Eric. Don't want to start giving chances like this because we know what Rita's capable of when you keep giving her chances. I think at 2-0 rather, Eric, you'd have got big odds on CHOU coming back from that.
Yeah, but all of a sudden she's won 5. If she wins this, she's won 5 of the last 6 games. Looks to be gaining momentum.
Yeah, so that mistake, the scratch in the side for Rublin Amit, is going to gift the game to CHOU in this fourth set. So I think it's the first time she's been ahead in the set as well, to be honest. Cheska Centeno has beaten Wanling Wang, coming from 2 sets behind to win 3 sets to 2. Xia Liu has beaten Jasmine Ocean in straight sets. 3-0. Margaret Fefilova 2 sets to 1 up and 2 racks up in the fourth set there. Now, Tim and I chose our players earlier on today, Tim. Eric. Tim chose Shasha, so did I, with Rublin as his backup, and I had Kelly as my backup. So who's on your list? Who would you like to have? It's a little bit easier for you now because we're at the semi-final stage. I've left it a bit late asking
Of course,
you, haven't
I was. Yeah, I was texting my friend earlier, and I like Shasha and Centeno in the final 16.
Foul.
Kicked in.
Okay.
Turn around here. Just this CHOU was getting good momentum, but saving grace is that the 2 balls tied up. So she's going to try to play the window between the 3-8 and maybe the cue ball below the 10. She's getting below it there anywhere. She played pretty well.
Well, who have you got, guys,
She
all
missed
around
the
the
6
world?
going. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask who everyone else thinks who's their favourite to win the title tomorrow. Semi's at 11, final at 6. Nice little shot there, Eric.
Yeah, once you get down to the final 16 in these women's tournaments, it's really not much between most of them. Something
This
top
is
of the 5.
it's about as awkward as
Was a
it
fly,
gets.
actually.
It was a fly. I hope it's paid for its entry. Stop the shot clock.
Dirty. Reset it to where it was.
Yeah, well done, referee Mike Wassilu from your part of the world, Eric. Doing a grand job with the gloves.
It's an aggressive jump, Mark.
Extension.
I was just going to say, actually, maybe she wanted that 5 ball clean because she thought the fly made the ball that little bit higher. So she's got to jump just that little bit higher with the fly on it.
Foul.
That was tough.
Yeah, very tough.
She'll only be on 1 foul now, but the 3 doesn't pass in the bottom left. Looks like it has half pocket at best. I think she would consider 3 fouls because of where the 3 is. Don't know exactly what she's trying here. I mean, stick behind the 5, but You're not going to do anything with the 2 as far as the third save.
2-ball corner.
Thought she was acknowledging a good shot, but she wasn't. She was caught in her pocket.
Foul.
Oh, second foul, unlucky.
CHOU, you're on 2 fouls.
Rubin just checking how much room she has past the 7. It's definitely not much, so it looks like she's going to go for the 3-10 combo.
Ball corner.
Pretty good on it. Cue ball's going to slide off to the left a little bit. 3-ball, pardon me. Have the 3 straight enough. 5 does pass the 6. Gonna have to find a way to avoid the 8 coming back towards the 5. Should try to wrap out of the corner here and play the cue ball between the 5-8. But try. Didn't work out. Banks are tough. She can look at drawing the cue ball into the 9. It's going to provide good coverage on the 8. Let's make sure the 5 doesn't bank in. Called it in case, but going to try to bank it short of the pocket. That'll do.
You're on 2 fouls. Five-ball side.
Well, I'll tell you what, Eric, I'm going to stick my neck out here and say something. I think CHOU fouled 3 times because she scratched on the break. And I've just rewatched it as well. And then there was 2 fouls after that. It's too late now, of course, because the moment's gone. We've had one piece of drama already in this match regarding the scoreline, where CHOU was convinced, wasn't she, that she'd won an extra rack.
Yeah, I remember she did foul on the break.
Yeah. She scratched on the break.
In.
She then missed the jump shot, and then she missed the 3-railer, I should say, on the 3.
Huh? It's been a long week in Bali. Surprised the players wouldn't have noticed that, particularly AMIT. Yeah, definitely was 3. I'm going over it in my head more.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Well, Rubelin didn't notice it either. Our stat man did. I'm a stat man. Do you remember that song, The Scat Man?
I do.
Oh, this is the stat man. Uh-oh. Oh,
Again,
he
not this
scratched
time.
again. Well, let's hope it all evens itself out in the end. Of course, there's luck on both sides. Mistakes can be made by anyone. I'm glad I'm not deducted for every mistake I make in the booth. It must be 10 times harder out there on the tables.
Push.
I'm surprised she's not jumping at this. If I were AMIT here, I'd try to make something happen. There's always a chance to get safe if you miss too. Pretty comfortable to get over those 2 balls and land the cue ball. Could get position on the 2 if she made it. But gonna stick to defense here.
Yeah, we're just 13 minutes shy of 3 hours here.
Cue ball's playing dangerously near the top left. Seems possible to hit it thin enough. Not much else. Try from AMIT, but it's going to end up in the open. CHOU looking to continue her momentum here. Good table. Straighten up on the 3 to hold in front of the 4. Has to avoid the 9 coming back towards the 5. can leave some distance and kind of guarantee yourself not drawing into it. In front of it. I believe the cue ball's missing the 8 going to the long rail. She is hitting it. It'll be pretty thinly.
Well, Margaret
Good now, Mark.
Fefelova going. Yeah, Margaret is as well. She's 2-1 up and 3-0 up in the fourth set, Eric. So the winner of this match, it looks like, will be playing Margaret Fefelova, but you never know. Things can change quickly. Cheska Centino already through to the semis where she will play Shasha Liu. That's at 1 p.m. tomorrow. No, I beg your pardon, 11 a.m. I'm sorry about that. The final will be at 6. So tune in, 11 a.m. local time. Well, it's going to be on the hill, Eric, with this 10 ball. Well, Rubelin staying seated.
Yeah, looking pretty calm still.
Yeah, she looks relaxed in the corner, sitting there. She's quite happy.
Four-wheeler down this time and on the 1. For a successful break with a look at the 1 for CHOU in a long time. Just checking to see if the 2 passes the 4. I believe it does. Speed looks pretty good. In the corner now. Gonna be running into the 4, but left side of the 4. We're still continuing with the cue ball. Not too many mistakes from AMIT in the comeback by CHOU. Just turned it around. Found her game. Starting to play very well. Wanted to come back out to the middle. 10-5 must not pass the 10. But a good amount of speed in this one. Almost got too much out of it, but she's okay. Cue ball sprung into the 9 a little here. Pretty straight to develop anything with follow back between the 8-9 for the 7 and the side. A little tougher than it looks. Have to draw into the 9. Oh, just focused on what you have to do with the cue ball and it's the 5. But the 9's got in the way. So starting to play well and starting to get a couple rolls. Needs this mark. No good. And a ball in hand chance for CHOU with 5 balls left. Take down the 4th set. Looks like we'll be going to a decider here. Just gonna have some quick thoughts about whether to play the 9 in the long pocket. 8's so close to the 9. If she gets good on it, she'll be able to finish close to the 9.
Oh, what a complete turnaround in this match. This to win the 4th set. 4-0. Look how the scores have gone. 4-1. AMIT 4-3. 1-4. And this is going to be 0-4. She really is finding her rhythm now. Oh, right, okay. So this 10 ball to square it all up at 2 sets each. We are going to a deciding set, guys. And there's still, of course, the possibility, I would say even probability, of a shootout. Yeah, Rublin taking a little bit of a timeout. I think we all need it, guys. It's getting pretty tense out there, isn't it? See you in a couple of minutes for the 5th and deciding set in this match. Hi guys, welcome back to the International Convention Centre here in Bali. We're all square, 2 sets all, and I can tell you Margaret Fefilova has beaten CHOU by 3 sets to 1, and she now goes through to the semi-final where she will play the winner of this match tomorrow at 11 a.m. So breaking off CHOU. There's a lot of money riding on this set. Already guaranteed $9,000. But they would love to be guaranteed $16,000 with a chance of winning either 25 or 50.
And nothing down for CHOU on the first break of the 5th set.
Push out.
AMIT has the right side of the 1. Not really able to develop anything positive off of it.
No call ball. Your choice.
Didn't expect to make the 1 like that. AMIT's lost 8 of the last 9 games at this point, so really looking to get off to a good start in this 5th set.
Yeah, that's a massive stat, that, isn't it, Eric? That's a lot of racks to lose.
Yeah, she seems unfazed, but has to be in a completely different mind frame than she was an hour and a half ago. Off to a good start here, though.
It's a real battle, isn't it, out there? It really is. Been going at it for 4 hours now. Well, she meant that one.
And just a little cue ball moving from 9 to 10, and she'll be good in this rack. Neither player has been real successful off the break. AMIT's been the more successful of the two. God, a bad angle here, Mark. 8 doesn't pass the 10. She's too straight on the 7. Does have the smallest angle going to the left where she might be able to develop something.
Surely she can just draw straight back, can't she, Eric? For the 8.
It's just going the wrong way a little.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay. Good shot.
Extension.
Remember that incredible semi-final we did in the World Doubles, Eric? 5 hours, 15 minutes. Incredible. I believe it was Peru against Canada, wasn't it? I think it was that game, wasn't it?
I think that's right.
Went all the
Probably
way to a
on record as
shootout.
the longest game ever.
Yeah. I think we deserve a pat on the back as well for surviving 5 hours, 15 minutes as well of talking, Eric. My mum always said,
10 ball clear.
and my teachers always said, Mark talks too much. You need to muzzle him, put a muzzle on him.
Looking to turn the tide here. She'll have the break in rack number 2.
Well, the Lion
A bit of trouble on
still
this
going
7,
well.
but,
Alex Peggy-Lion going out as a 8-2 winner over Mark Maggie from Estonia. John Mora in a little bit of trouble. 7-5 down to Hamza Saeed Ali in a race to 8, remember. Waleed Hashem already out, also beaten 8-2 by Roman Hebler. Back to this one, leading 1-0, Rublin Amit to break. Oh, that was a good hit.
yeah, 5 ball was in, but got clipped by the 1. She gets to play with a fair bit of left spin to hold up the right side of the table. I think she'll have to. 4 ball's playing too big over on the left side. Try to hold it up. Could clip it. Not bad. Little straight. Small angle going to the left. Can come out of the corner. Just going to have to leave some distance on the 4.
Extension.
CHOU had 12-10 in overall racks. Just worried about how straight she is.
Just
do
enough
much
Eric
more
to
there.
get out. Do you think she'll go all in here to get closer to the 4, or will she accept a longer 4?
I like getting closer to it myself. Just put a nice big stroke on it.
Oh, don't go inside. She's okay. It was on its way. Hit it at a good pace, though.
Getting through the tough parts of the rack now. 6, 7, 8 lying well.
Wow. Up off the shot. Pressure beginning to show on both players. That was a really, really straightforward shot, wasn't it? Look where she's put the cue ball as well for the 6, Eric.
Yeah, and I think it was an undercut. I don't understand it at all because I really thought she would stay on the same side of the table. It's like she was trying to force over to the other side. want to be on top of the
Just a little
10,
bit.
but pretty comfortable pocketing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. That's a relief for Rubelin. Can just drop this in dead weight. Nothing fancy. Just don't go on the rail. Well, what a steal this would be to take a 2-rack lead, Eric, in this deciding set after CHOU had, well, everything in her hands, didn't she? And I don't know how, but she's missed that 5 ball.
I'll have to get a look on the replay. She must have been trying to go across it. Just felt like she had to hit big speed to go across it, but why not just hold on the same side in that case? Not really sure.
Just a little awkward. Scratch of the head.
Attention.
It's tough out there, Eric.
Yeah, I think she should just play a little bit of left spin and stay on the same side of the table as the 9. Shot.
10 ball corner.
You know, it's tough to just get up and start shooting well offensively after sitting for that long. She's done well here in the first 2 racks.
I think
If
it's
we can
time
get back
for.
at what happened on the 5.
I think we need to just have a bit of relaxation, Eric. I think I need to give you one of the facts from Bali. Would you like one?
Sure.
Many Balinese have the same names. They are based on the order of birth. So the firstborn child of a family will very likely have the same name as another family's firstborn child. They are Wayan, Puto, or Gedi for firstborn, Maid, Kadek, or Nengar for secondborn, Naoman Komang for thirdborn, and Ketut for fourthborn. So if a family has more than 4 kids, the naming cycle will go back to the beginning again. So you could have 2 children named the same name. That would be confusing, wouldn't it?
Mhm. I wonder if the last names are similar. You'd have a lot of people in the whole country with the same name.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, 5 ball, no. Try again.
One ball side.
Yeah, looks like there's room past the 9 to contact the 5 and play the 1 in. 5's lying pretty good. Smallest chance of jamming thick, but that's about it. Got to really draw this to get back across the 6. Yeah, just had to draw it so much it made her hit it thickly. Hasn't left anything. But AMIT really looking to tighten screws here. One more game and she'll be guaranteed a shootout.
Oh, did she call a 7? She'll hope not.
One ball corner.
Oh, that went very
Yeah,
close,
definitely
Eric,
didn't
to
want
being a
that ball to drop.
disaster. Oh,
Mhm.
tragedy.
Good contact. Gonna get rewarded. Tough to combo the 9 in. It's possible. First intuition for AMIT will be safe here. Gonna have to cut the 1 into the 9, keep the 1 on this side of the table, and play the cue ball 2 rails behind the 5. Might be a thin option to that too. Less speed. It's easier. Good shot.
Seven ball corner.
Not much chance at a kick safe here. 3-8-9 could give her some relief. But really just trying to kick the 7 in. Tough shot, and this is a big one in the 5th set. Not going to find cover. Another chance for AMIT now.
Nice angle as well to go where she wants with a cue ball, somewhere near the 6. Don't go too close to the 6. Straight in on the 2 would be okay, especially with the 3-7 available, Eric.
Yeah, I believe it might pass on the side if she wants to avoid the combo, but even if she does play the combo, it's pretty safe. 3 ball's not really going to roll any away from the pocket at all.
Yeah, looking at coming, taking the 3 in the side, that's okay as well. Can save the 7 for the 5-7, just in case she ends up with an awkward angle, Eric, where she can't get on the correct side of the 5. Oh, this has gone a little bit far. She's okay. She can still
Just
get
held
through
up.
to it.
Wanted angle going to the right off of it. Actually, has just slightly too much now. She feels like she can't hold it in the middle. She can play up to the short rail and back.
Important that she
Gonna have
didn't
to
get any
cross this one
unwanted
over.
right-hand spin on that.
Extension.
Trying to find her feel for this tight angle she needs on the 5.
Yeah, that shot massive in the context of the match. She's okay, maybe slightly hampered by the 8 ball.
5 ball corner.
Doesn't really have the angle to draw back to the short rail, but that'll be fine. Still lots of ways to come back for the 8 in the left middle.
Yeah, has to watch this 7 ball with the back of the cue, especially if you go down on your stroke like some people do, Eric.
Yeah, good position now. These 4 balls to guarantee yourself the shootout.
What a warrior she is. Really is just such a battler. Never knows when to give in. Huge heart. Huge personality. Hard worker. Dedicated to her sport. Clean living. An ambassador for whoever she represents. A sponsor's absolute dream. She carries on getting the results as well. Just seems to come out of nowhere for these World Championships, Eric, and doing so well in them. 2 10-ball championships, a 9-ball World Championship, numerous Asian Games medals, World Team, of course, as well. And now on the hill to reach the semi-final of the 2025 WPA Women's 10-ball World Championship, presented by VenBilliards, of course. Thanks, guys, and thank you to all of our other sponsors. Big thank you to PBC, Pro Billiard Centre, Little Monster, Yalin, Predator, Kamui, Samsung TV Plus, Poison, VenBilliard, and Isaac Billiard, of course. And not forgetting the WPA World Ranking event. She will be breaking for the match. What an absolutely unbelievable character. Just caught a glimpse there of Xietian, there to support his fellow Taiwanese young lady, sat there in the opposite seat, hoping to get back to the table. Rublin looking to make a ball. Bit of body English
really
didn't
haven't
help.
Had any luck on the break in this match. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been tough going, hasn't it, Eric? The break for both of them. This one ball is on, but where'd you put the 2?
Yeah, it's blocked in both corner pockets. Can't get desperate, but has to try to make something happen. So I think she might try to develop something towards the combo. She's on a pretty good mark.
8-ball corner.
Well, both players, there's been a lot of safeties in this match. Both players, believe it or not, have had 26 safeties each. Safety efficiency, 81% for CHOU and Rublin, with a safety efficiency of 77%. Thanks to the Paul Stat guy as well for all the great work he does, keeping us up to date with all the really, really interesting stats. Actually, I'm really into these now.
3-ball corner.
I can't lie and say I'm keeping note of all of it. It's nothing to do with me. It's the Paul Stat guy, one on each table, watching every single shot of every single game on these 2 match tables. So thank you guys very, very much. Oh, that nearly didn't go.
Yeah, I was always going to have to jam in a little bit. But nervous moments for CHOU there.
This is Rita's 171st shot in this match. Rubelin has had 157. I'm going to be dreaming about numbers, Eric, when I go to sleep tonight. Who's going to be having nightmares, though, about not reaching tomorrow's semi-finals? It's going to be one of these two, unfortunately. We still don't know. Rita only has the chance of doing it via a shootout. Rubelin sitting there with her eyes closed, meditating on no wonder. This was always going to be a battle, 3.5 hours down the line. Still in it, still fighting.
Strong run out. Strong run out here from CHOU. Needs 2 more to force the shootout. Got perfect on the combo. That got her going in the rack. Couple spots where she got a little thinner than she wanted and the rest of the way there. But no give up in her. Both these women, champion warriors.
Yeah, leaving everything on the table. Very well done. And she's got some support here now as well. A few teammates have gathered. The Taiwanese all sticking together, supporting their lady. I'm sure Rubelin's got some fans in there as well. Well, Rita actually won sets 3 and 4, and Rubelin had no break success in those sets at all. So far in this set, Rubelin has had no break success, yet went 3-0 up. Work that out, if you will. It's a funny old game, is Paul.
And CHOU's break success for the overall match is below 30%, I believe, still.
Need something.
Both hitting them well, too. Just can't find a ball.
Safe one. Look at the one ball.
Yeah, lots of problems in this rack. Small window to get on the 2. Looks like the cue ball's playing in front of the side pocket. So she can play it over just high if she wants.
There's still no balls down for Rita in this set. Needs to keep a tight rein on the cue ball here. 3-5 does play, doesn't it?
Yeah, she'd want to be around where she is now, and I don't think she could get there.
Could use the 6, Eric, which is she's looking at, just to roll into the 6, flick off the half ball of it, maybe. Just be a little bit further away from the combo.
Yeah, she can play a heavy back cut. I was worried about this too. 4 getting in the way. Gonna have to kick at it now.
She's caught that 2 ball way too thin. Could have hit it thicker and caught more of the 6.
Yeah, she would have played through the angle more in that case.
dear.
5-ball corner.
How tough is this? How tough is this? A rail first combo. She's measuring.
Yeah, oddly enough, the cue ball coming from this angle is going to tend to cut the 3 more. Still tougher to judge overall because you're kicking. But if she had to cut directly into it, that would have been a real heavy back cut. This is a better angle to get some cut on the 3. Close. That's not
It's
shown
thin.
too badly here. I don't believe she can hold the cue ball 2 rails and shoot the 4 in the side.
Extension.
Could run into it. Be a little bit out of control in that case. She can always play safe, just bringing the cue ball 2 rails back behind the 10. Overcut it, and first chance at the finish line for AMIT.
Yeah, it could well be the last time CHOU gets out of that seat. I wonder, is Cheska somewhere in the audience watching? She must be. She'll be watching from somewhere. There's every possibility that she could play Rublin in tomorrow night's final. If they both win their semis, they're in separate sides of the draw.
What a final that would be.
Oh, that was
around the 10.
risky.
See if she has the nerve to play the 6 in the side here. She can come on top of the 6, but she'll likely have an angle with the cue ball running into the 7. I think she might consider the side. We've got nicely on it. Can just draw straight back now. Over to the right a little.
Well, she won't be feeling quite on top of the world if she does go on to snatch victory at this particular juncture, but she's certainly in a good position to feel so tomorrow. Give herself the chance in the semi-final to get to the final. Whoever wins will be playing Margaret Fefilova. Big deep breath there, puffing out the cheeks. She knows this is the moment, just 4 shots away, Eric, from that semi. Oh, it's great. Couldn't have played that better. Breathing getting heavier and heavier. The finishing line so close, can almost taste it. Yeah, playing it in the side. That looks just about perfect. Can bounce off the side rail for the 10 ball for a famous victory. Looked like she was going to win it a lot easier.
10-ball corner.
Went 2 sets up, and then somewhere from nowhere, Rita found some form. Basically shut Rublin out for 2 sets, but finally gets over the winning line. the hug, the embrace, the battle.